Hey everyone, welcome to Future Press's Boss Strategy Series. My name is Franz, and today we're going to be fighting the Duke Steer Freja. The first thing you should note about this fight is that there is an NPC soul sign right here at the opposite side of the room from the fog gate. That particular NPC is really not the least bit useful for this fight. You really don't need him, so I recommend you just bring a few green blossoms, maybe a weapon buff, and you can probably benefit from a few firebombs as well. I recommend bringing them to clear out some of the additional little spiders in this room, like this. So some firebombs will be helpful. Black firebombs are even more helpful, but not really necessary. You can deal with the spiders hand-to-hand if you feel the need. What you need to do is run behind Freja, and I guess I use the word behind a bit liberally here because she doesn't really seem to have a particular behind, but you want to bait the laser attack, and while the head that's using the laser attack is using the laser attack, run around to the other side and attack the head that's just sort of hanging out doing nothing. And really, that's all there is to this fight. You want to get in a couple of hits and then get back, because Freja will use various attacks when you're in close, including trying to stomp you with her legs, spitting acid at you, which you don't want because it'll break your equipment, and occasionally spitting webs at you, which will slow you down if they hit. The spiders, for the most part, will stay out of your way, but if they decide not to stay out of your way, again, the firebombs are very helpful, or you can just take them out with your melee weapons. Or if you're a sorcerer, you can use spells, or an archer, you can use arrows. You guys know how this works by now. So, all you really need to do is get in a few good hits on the head each time, and that's the web attack. You want to be careful of that. She will jab at you with her legs. Again, fairly self-explanatory. To avoid that, just stay out of range. If you happen to be too close to her to get out of range of the leg stabs, you can stand right up next to her body, and the leg stabs will almost never hit you there. And again, running behind Freja to hit the head, and boom, that's it. You can target the heads with projectiles, but the rest of Freja's body is covered in armor and is impervious to damage, so you can only damage either head. And as you can see, when you defeat Freja, sometimes she'll leave a head behind, and you can just sort of play around with it and kick it like a soccer ball, which is kind of fun. That red aura over there, once you've defeated Freja, you need to go examine that in order to get credit for obtaining the Great Soul. Although, personally, I'm having too much fun kicking her head around. But enough messing around here. Let me show you the equipment I've used for this fight. Again, pretty straightforward, not using anything fancy. The old knight set is obtainable very early in the game if you get lucky with a few drops in Hade's Tower of Flame. Basic dagger, Witch Tree Bellvine for some miracles that I didn't even use, Estus Flask, some items. But again, none of that is really crucial to winning this fight. So, there you go. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.